Ah. Ah. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Hey, I'm trying to unmute people.
I know. You hit Alt A. It just said on my screen.
Yeah, because it's set up for you guys to be muted as soon as you come in. So, Ms. Navrat, you're a host now too. So you should have controls because I just did you as co-host.
Okay, cool. All right. Cool. Hi, friends. How are we?
Hi.
Hi, Miss Navrat.
Hey, Dylan, babe. How are ya?
Good.
Good. Antonio, how we doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I'm gonna unmute.
Everybody in there?
All right.
Wait, are you in your classroom?
I'm in my
No.
classroom because I had to come get a new computer today.
Oh.
So
Not a brand new one?
I'm
not brand
sitting-
new,
I'm
but
I'm sitting in my house.
Me too. Hey, Beckham.
We can talk.
Is that a dog I hear?
Dog.
Hi, Mr. Smith.
hey. Oh,
We're getting more and more. Do you have to add them each time they come in, Jory?
not add them, just unmute them, and then I can go back and remute if we need to.
Okay.
I'm kind of thinking if we can keep control today, then we'll just unmute them, and
Mhm.
because I know everybody wants to share out.
Hey, Mr. Smith.
Hi.
Hi, Beckham.
Hi.
Hi, babes. Hi, Addison. This is kind of weird. Everybody's just staring at each other.
I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just sitting on my couch.
Well, we can chill. We've got 5 more minutes until everybody should be
Hello.
on. Hey, Maria.
Wait. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Are you writing down who's joining?
Yeah, I'm just keeping a list so
Okay.
we can keep track. Oh, there's Addison's face.
Hey, Addison. Yeah, I was like, we're looking at a wall. How is everyone? Everyone's good?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's hanging in there. Anybody driving their parents crazy, raise your hand. All right, we're just gonna wait for about 5 more minutes, guys. So just chill out, whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Hey, Leah.
I need to grab something.
Go grab something.
I need to go get some.
No, you need to. I'll get.
I'm in the middle of eating my lunch.
You want to
Same. Miss Navrat.
Yes, Dylan.
Did you know that there's the app IXL and it keeps you logged in?
Is it on your computer or on your phone?
It's on my computer.
Okay, well, yeah, if it lets you stay logged in, you might as well use it. We just couldn't use the tiles from Blackboard because it was all messed up or something. So that's how you had to log on differently.
I miss Navrat.
Oh, hello, Riley.
Why isn't it
Oh, I should say Spider-Man instead.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Chris.
Only a couple people. I have to use it.
Chris, are you there?
Oh, yeah, we're looking at a ceiling.
You're looking at the ceiling.
I had to. I just had to.
Oh,
Well, you look great, sir.
Mom. Mom, is it Spider-Man?
Hi.
¿Cómo se llama Filori?
Do none of
We have
you
9
see
kiddos so far. Not bad.
It's me, Spider-Man.
Hello, Spider-Man.
Unmute. Unmute.
Can you look at my data? Pause it.
Oh, Chris is muted.
No se oye.
Yeah, it won't unmute.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, there it
I
goes.
unmuted him. Hey, Chris.
Okay, there we go.
Hi, Chris.
Sophia.
Hi.
Hi, Sophia.
There's Here you go. I didn't ask for that. No, show them your gun.
Miss Navert,
Like the Brady
only
Bunch.
24 of us.
Sophia,
So there are
Sophia, your computer's
11
glitching.
people.
I can see through
Uh-huh.
you.
So if you go up to the top of your right of the screen, you know where you see your video camera, guys? And you hover over it, you're gonna see view.
Ryan,
So you'd be able to see
Ryan,
everybody
did
who's
you
on
dye
here.
your hair pink?
Ryan.
Oh my gosh, his hair is pink.
His
Hair.
Hair.
Oh my God, Ryan!
Ryan, what happened to your hair?
Pink hair.
What did Ryan do to his hair?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to mute them.
Dye your hair.
What
I don't
the
have
flip is
anything.
that?
I'm in the library. I'm a library.
You got this cool background. What have you got going on there?
I'm a library.
What
is going on? It has to be turned sideways, apparently.
I don't know how it works.
Look at you.
Ava's at Hogwarts, apparently.
She's not. She's upside down. Hello.
How did you do that?
On the bottom. Why are you upside down? I'm trying to flee.
But you
I have
no idea.
I dyed it pink
Just tell him it's from the school board, so it's
Why
not
did you
gonna
dye your
work.
hair pink?
because I felt like
Wait,
Can you even see that? I need more light.
you know orange.
Yes, I do have light.
Yes, they're my classes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dark. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Hey,
Why do you have that?
Is that seal?
That's what you're.
No, I heard a seal.
Oh, that's Italy.
Rebecca.
Yeah. Are you guys so
Hey, can you turn it up?
Oh, hi, Riley.
hi.
Last time I guess everybody's seen everybody.
It's like my new name.
Well, you gotta change the camera.
How do you change the camera?
I don't know what you're doing there, Ava. You're at Hogwarts right now.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you do that? How do you
I want to be.
You just can't get the camera to switch.
You're supposed to.
I think.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
It's me. Okay, bye.
Jaden.
Wait, how can you get your background like that?
I don't know.
Riley, on the bottom, it says, like, you go straight to the bottom of your screen and you can see those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. And the last one of them, you can press on it.
Wait, the
Yeah, go to the bottom.
Amelia.
Hey, Angel.
What was that?
Hey, guys.
There's Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
She's like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Gabby, you look surprised.
Why am I the first one? Why me? I don't want.
no, I have a thumbs up by my head. Oh, it's just a kid.
Guys, I think
It said the internet connection's unstable.
that's
Oh,
really good that we
goodness.
can see each other.
That's better. That's better.
There's
Now
Smith.
speaker
We want to start at like
view.
105.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's
We're starting at
only,
105.
we got 1 minute. Or oh,
no.
my clock.
We'll kind of officially start at 105 just in case anybody's trying to connect. And then I'll go back and mute you guys so that me and Miss Naverick can talk. And then if you guys need to share anything, we can start to do it that way, okay? Right now you're all unmuted, so you can talk, but we'll mute you again when we start.
Mr. Smith.
You muted.
I didn't say back up all the way, God.
Oh, there's more people.
Oh, that hurt.
Wait, Ryan, why did you dye your hair pink? Why did you do it, or why can you just don't do it orange?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. True. It would look better like that.
I don't think I've heard Jaden Riley.
I wouldn't like if mine was a red hair.
Parker.
Be like,
Que te ven a ti, ayúdale a tu hermana ahí, pues, que te ven a ti, que te ven a ti. Ponte aquí, siéntate a un lado. Pon la otra silla.
what is it?
Hey, Gabby.
This is like my whole class.
Okay. I can't move anymore.
How many
Oh, I'm not in front. There's a lot of people. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 each page. So that's 2x. Oh,
Jensen, you can sit right
18. And then
Minus
24. 24.
Man.
Okay.
Unless they're like double sorted.
Antonio.
Brian, what happened? Oh, there we go.
How do you
Sit on
hide
the other
this
side.
back?
There you go.
Do I have to keep it up or can I just like click off it?
There you go.
The
There
chat.
we go. Yeah, I got it. Never mind. Figured it out.
No lighting.
Excuse me.
Should I like do it over there?
Brian.
No, you're fine because they can see us, right? They can see.
Wait, some people left. So
Yeah, but it's
Addison
still
left.
kind of dark.
And then who
He
else?
couldn't
left?
hear, so I told her try logging out, logging back in.
Right. Antonio, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Addison might have been muted.
Listen, you're not supposed to.
No, she couldn't hear us.
Oh,
You're supposed to.
And James is back.
You're not supposed to.
Addison, can you hear anything?
Ava, how do you get your screen to be like
You're not
that?
supposed to.
My
mom
said
said
it's your little brother.
That's not an option.
Yeah.
He's a cutie. He looks just like you.
You have to.
Another
Angel, you're just like,
Hey,
No,
we're gonna log out and go to a different computer.
Okay.
No,
We're not.
no.
They're on camera.
It's okay for
What? CJ lives in my apartment.
You're supposed to have experience.
I'm excited.
What is going on right now? Everyone's finding crazy.
Oh no.
Well, this is technology for you. We just gotta wait on people to kind of get settled. Can you hear now?
What do you want?
My mouse fell.
No, I did not know that, Maria.
What?
Yeah, I know. That was weird. I saw him like 3 days ago.
Wait, CJ lives. Huh.
Yeah, CJ lives in my apartment.
Here.
Are you good?
That's cool.
You don't need me?
No.
Okay.
All right, shall we start?
Hello.
Yeah, we can go and get started.
The dog needs me.
Yeah.
Does not.
Well,
I'm gonna go through and mute you guys. Okay.
We're not gonna be able to hear you, okay?
Yeah, she wants to go.
But you guys have the chat feature on the side. If there's something important that you need to say, you can type that in. And that way it's something
Only
we
if
can
it's
see it.
important. Yeah.
And if we need to unmute you or hear you or anything like that, we can do that too, okay?
Okay. All right, Mr. Smith, I will let you start.
All right. Well, it's so good to see you guys. Me and Miss
super
Navert are really
excited.
excited. And we're glad that you guys are doing okay. From what we've been hearing from your parents, everything seems to be going as best as it can right now with everything. So, but with this being the first day of online learning, we don't want anybody to freak out because there's going to be a lot of new stuff, but we're not going to throw it all at you once. We're kind of treating this like it's the first week of school all over again. All right. So kind of think of it as like we're starting a new school year, but not really, because we've got so many new things that we have to kind of show you guys and teach you guys. So today's thing is Zoom, because we wanted to make sure that everybody could get on and could connect and be able to hear us, and we can communicate and kind of have class online. Okay. So because you're here, that means everybody was able to get to their email, which is awesome. Because we never showed you that. So that's going to be part of learning, is that we're going to be teaching you stuff without us being able to be there directly with you. So if you were able to get into your email and get on here, then you're already on the right track. All right. We'll do Zooms a couple times a week like this, where we're kind of bringing everybody together like a class. And then
Kind of like a check-in type of deal.
it'll be like a check-in, and it'll be if there's anything we need to talk about, or just kind of like, you know, almost just a way for us to see everybody and for you guys to see each other. And then me and Miss Navert will also be available each day if you need to get online and have questions, we can set that up. So you can email us and we can set up a Zoom meeting if we have to, or it can be that we help you out with your, like we can email you back and help you out that way. But every single day when you guys get up in the morning, then check your email, or whenever you start your school day, because some people might not start it until later in the day, check your email because that will have your checklist from Ms. Navarrete and I, okay? So you'll have a daily checklist, and then you'll have weekly assignments that you'll have to do each week, okay? But we don't want you guys to worry and think you're going to be overloaded, okay? We're not going to overload you and say, here's 15 assignments and here's everything you have to do, all right? So a lot of it's going to be things you already know, like iReady and iExcel, and then we might have a couple of assignments, you know, for each of us that you'll work on and then submit online, okay? So I'm going down my checklist now. All right, so email, like I said, check that every day, okay? Check it every day. You will have a checklist. Sometimes the checklist will look very similar because you're gonna see some things that you'll be doing every day. Some of it is gonna be different each day, or it might be that it repeats on certain days of the week and not on others, things like that. But just kind of follow that checklist. If you complete everything on the checklist for the day, then you're done for the day, okay, what you have to do. If there's stuff you have questions about, you can always email us back and say that you're not sure about something or you're confused about something, okay? A lot of what we want is that if once you're getting the email, make sure you read the whole thing. And if there's either a question that one of us asks, answer that question, or it might just be, okay, got it, just so we know you got your checklist. So that should be part of your, it's almost like your morning work is now check your email and respond, okay? And you're gonna get one from me and one from Ms. Navarrete. So that means you'll have to respond to 2 emails, okay? So just so I know everybody's hearing, how many emails are you responding to? Show me on your camera. How many emails will you respond to? 2, one from me and one from Ms. Navarrete, thank you. And that way we know you got it and we know you're good to go, okay? Your parents will get emails too. Your parents or grandparents or whoever you're with will get emails too. Those might not be every single day, but they'll be checking those regularly too, okay? But you guys will definitely get one every day, Monday through Friday, all right? So the other thing is when we assign things like iExcel or specific things in iExcel, and it's like on Monday you have to do this one, and on Tuesday you have to do a different one, do what's on that day's checklist, okay? Because it might be that we just want you to practice for 10 or 15 minutes on a skill. If you didn't master that skill, that's okay. You can always go back to it in extra time, but we don't want you to feel like I didn't master Monday's skill and here I am on Friday with 5 others, okay? Stick to whatever the skill is that day and go back later in free time or extra time, work on it ones that you might not have gotten completed. And that's fine to do, but we don't want you to feel stressed that you have to, okay? And so the other thing is we asked your parents who had what resources. So for math, I'm pretty sure everybody responded that they can have paper and pencil. So for math, you should still be solving with paper and pencil, okay? For your iExcel and for iReady. With iReady, we're gonna stick to the computer lab schedule, okay? What that means is like Monday and Tuesday will be your reading days for iReady, so spending about 20 to 25 minutes, and then Wednesday and Thursday will be your math days for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then Friday would be your catch up. Make sure you have 45 minutes in each one, okay? That makes sense? Thumbs up? We're good? Good? Okay. I'll turn it over to Ms. Navarrete now, because now she's got her list of things to go over. Can you hear me, Ms. Navarrete?
I can, sorry, I'm typing to Maria.
Oh no!
No, I'm good. Okay, so it's my turn, sorry. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was kind of accountability and Zoom expectation, guys. So accountability, guys, I know you're at home and this is way different than what normal school is like, but you are still accountable, okay? It's not mom or dad or grandma or big brother, sister, or anybody else's job in your household except you to check your email every day, look at your checklist, and get it done, okay? So you are still responsible because we don't want to hear, well, mom didn't tell me to get on. You know you're supposed to be able to get on. You know that you're supposed to check your email for your checklist every day. Got it? So who's responsible for their work? Point to yourself, okay? Not mom, not dad, you, okay? All right, Zoom expectations. So I know this is all new, but what we need when we're on Zoom all together is right now we have all of you muted so you can't all talk to each other. Sometimes it will be where we all can talk to each other. So when we do speak with each other, we need to be respectful, and we don't need to be typing when teachers are talking because that's telling us you're not listening, okay? And we also need to make sure that we're paying attention just like you would in the classroom, okay? So eyes need to be on your computer screen and hands should be just kind of folded on your desk. It's just like when we give you a lesson, okay? Got it? So being respectful. Boys, you need to always look nice. So means you need to have a shirt on every time you're in here, okay? My ladies, no tank tops, just kind of stuff you would wear to school, okay? Mr. Smith and I are going to be on here looking pretty like we normally look for school each time that you see us on here, okay? I might have not as much makeup on every time, but I will still look professional. So we still kind of expect you to look like you would in school, okay? All right, when you're muted, that means that you are muted. That means no chatting in the chat box. That means you're listening because what we're saying is important, okay?
Especially because we only get to see you like this a couple times a week now instead of every single day, okay?
And it makes me so sad. But, okay, so a couple things about academics, guys. We will be teaching a couple of new things. But honestly, from home, it's going to be a lot of review and making sure that you really get these skills down that we've practiced, okay? So for like reading, you're going to see a lot of main ideas, details, you know, author's point of view, character's point of view, like stuff you've seen, you're going to be practicing. I might throw a couple new things at you, and if you ever need help with anything, if that's review or new stuff, Mr. Smith and I are available all the time, like throughout the school day. So my office hours are 8:30 to 3:30. So that means you can call me at any time or text me or anything. Parents have my cell phone numbers. You can call or text me anytime. You also can email me, okay? And Mr. Smith, I know this is Mr. Smith too, okay? So it's all really about practice as we are getting used to this remote learning because it's big difference. And this is where, you know how we talk about like responsibility a lot? Remember how we talked, give me a thumbs up if you hear me. We've talked about responsibility a lot, right, in school? This is where it really comes in handy because you have to be responsible for this because we're not going to be able to be standing over your desk this time. And we're still going to have grades, okay? There will still be grades, okay? All right, reading. I am still expecting you to be reading 40 minutes each night, okay? If you don't have a book right now, I will release an account on Friday. Not till Friday. It's called Epic, and I'll give you a code. You'll get an email from me, okay? You'll get an email from me, and it'll have an Epic code. That means that's a resource where you can look at books online, okay? So you can read tons of books online. Got it? Because I know the Gulfgate Library is not open, and obviously the public library is not open. So we will have an Epic account where you can be reading. So no one should have the excuse, I don't have a book by Friday because we should still be reading 40 minutes a day. Got it? That's a good practice to keep up, okay?
But that'll be Friday, so don't worry about Epic until Friday, okay?
Yes. Yeah, so Epic is Friday, and then, yeah, I think that's all I really got. Mr. Smith, you covered a lot, and so we will Zoom probably twice a week to just kind of check in and see how everybody's doing. And if you need to Zoom with Mr. Smith or I throughout the week, if you need help, just shoot us an email and we can get together, okay?
Yeah, because even though we're not on Zoom all the time, we're checking our email throughout the day, and then we'll respond to you. So if you emailed us, then we'll probably get it. If it's during the school day, we'll probably respond back fairly quickly. And then we can either get on Zoom with you, or we might just be able to have a conversation back and forth on email, and it might be able to answer your question, okay? And we're also going to be sending out some contact information for how if you or your parents need to get a hold of us like on phone, and because we can't, if you're not able to do a Zoom or we can't answer your question through email, then we'll have a phone number that you're able to call and we can use that as well, okay?
Okay, and I just read some of the chat. AR, unfortunately, you cannot take AR tests at home, guys. Okay, so AR kind of stopped for now because we can only take those tests in school. I know it's a bummer. Okay, but that's why you have your Epic account, and that's why I still expect you. Remember our reading logs, right, that we had in my classroom? I'm still expecting you to send me an email about what you read each day, okay? So I can keep track of how much you're reading and all that stuff. Also, Epic lets me track what you're reading, how long you read it, and what you, like, how well you did, okay? So I will be able to track through Epic. If you use Epic, which I strongly suggest you do, then I will be able to see how long you read. Got it?
Now, if you have other books that you have at home that you're reading, then Ms. Navritz is going to be checking that you tell her what page numbers and your summary, just like the regular reading log. Because
Just
if
like
it's a
the
paper
regular-
book, it's totally fine. Read that.
Yep.
But then you have to be accountable on the other side.
You have to send me an email and say, hey, I read for 40 minutes today. This is the book I read. This is from page number to page number, and this is what I read about. Got it? Just like our reading logs.
Now,
That's
something I want to remind you guys with iReady, because especially now that you have a lot of time at home and you're going to be doing stuff on the computer, iReady is 45 or 50 minutes max. We should not, and we really don't want you to be doing 2 or 3 or 4 hours of iReady. You don't have to. You shouldn't be doing it. So don't feel like you need to do extra iReady because we're at home now, okay? So if you have somewhere between 45 and 50 minutes, then you're okay. And we'll still be looking at iReady every day to see how you're doing, see what lessons you're struggling with. And that might be, if you're struggling with a lesson and you're stuck, stop in the middle of the lesson and then send us a question. If you're able to take a screen capture, because some of you might know how to do that. If you're able to take a screen capture of a lesson or a question, on whether it's iReady or IXL that you're confused about, then send that to us in our email, and that will help us to help you a lot better, because we can't stand next to you to look at the lesson. But if we see a picture of the lesson, it kind of helps us figure out what the problem might be. Okay, does that make sense? Good. Okay. With IXL, like we said, we'll assign, one skill each day. It might be that we want you to work on that skill 2 days in a row instead of just 1. But reminder, don't feel like you are bogged down, like, oh my God, I didn't finish 5 skills this week. It is just practice. That is what IXL is. So if I want you practicing on this skill for 10 minutes today, that's it, okay? Practice it for 10 minutes and be done. And then on the next day, if you have a different skill, practice that skill, okay? Because we don't want you to feel stressed out, okay? This is definitely we don't want you to feel stressed, and we don't want your parents to feel stressed. So if at any point you feel like you're overwhelmed, communicate that with us so we can kind of figure out whether it's something that we've assigned, or if it's a confusion, or if it just is a miscommunication, okay?
Okay. All right, cool. Everybody feeling pretty good right now? Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Right now, we're just gonna give hands up or thumbs up because we can't hear you. And then on the last question, we're gonna unmute you one by one so we can hear your answer, okay? Got it? All right, first question. Who has played outside a lot since you've been stuck at home? Raise your hand. Good, you should be getting outside. Play, 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 get some of that energy out. All right, hands down.
I started running and I don't do that.
All right, who is excited for this new way of learning? Raise your hand. Good, most of you. Who's a little nervous? Me too. I think we're all a little nervous, but we'll figure it out together for sure, okay? Let's see. Who has an animal that they get to hang out with all day long now? I'm so jealous. Like, it's not funny. I'm gonna come over to your house, stay 6 feet away from you, and pet your dog. Okay? All right, now we're gonna ask the question, and Mr. Smith will unmute one by one. Sound good?
I'm just gonna go in the order that you are on my computer screen.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the question is, what have you done so far today or this week?
All right. Riley Batson, you're up.
I've actually got, well, I'm kind of lucky because my cousin just gave me $70 on my Switch, and on top of that I got a new video game on my Switch.
Look at you. All right. Well, cool. All right, Mr. Antonio, we'll move to you next. Okay, buddy?
Okay.
All right. What have you done so far today or this week? Just in fun or school or whatever, doesn't matter.
This week, kinda, well, like half of it I mostly slept. I don't know.
Lucky duck.
And the other half, I went outside. I played Roblox on my computer.
Oh, fun. So you're staying pretty busy?
Yeah.
Good. All right, Dylan, what's next?
During the spring break, I've been resting a lot because I've had a fever for like multiple days.
Oh, no.
Oh, are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
Good, no more fever?
Well, I'm not sure because it could start back up again because it keeps on going down to 99 to the 99s and then goes back up into the hundreds.
Oh my goodness, well it might be all that swimming you did.
But our
Maybe.
pool's very cold.
Oh my goodness, well we hope you feel better, okay buddy?
Okay.
All right, Beckham, you're next.
So I launched rocket fireworks. I built a toothpick bridge, and we built a garden.
That's so cool. You've stayed like super busy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. All right, Maria, what have you been up to, girlie?
Unmute it. Oh,
There we go.
So over the break, my mom got sick. So, but now she's better.
Good.
And I saw my friends, and I saw CJ. So he lives in my apartment.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and we have new 2 people that live in our apartment. They have such a cute dog. You know, like I really want to pet that dog. The dog is jumping at me like stay 5 or 6 feet away from me.
Oh, well, good. So you're doing good though?
Yep.
Good. All right, Chris, I know you keep saying your screen's messed up, but can you hear us? No? Oh, well, I can see it glitching, can't you, Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on next. Sophia, girlie, what you been up to?
So I went over to my cousin's house and I had to sleep over there. And I also had to sleep over with my friends. I had a lot of sleepovers. I mostly just had sleepovers.
But those are fun. Are you sleeping during the sleepovers or no?
I know.
Somewhat. A little bit. Well, good. All right, Ryan with the pink hair. We're coming over to you, sir. What have you been up to besides dyeing your hair pink?
I jumped on the trampoline and played basketball and played video games.
Nice. All right. Well, good. Are you excited about getting back to work?
Yeah,
Good. Are you getting bored?
kind of.
I know it's tough because we can't go anywhere with all this time.
No. No. All right, Miss Ella, you're going to be next, sweet girl. What have you been up to?
I had a slip and slide and I've been playing out.
You've been playing outside?
And I got a slip and slide.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I used to have a slip and slide growing up, and I think that was like my favorite thing. Although my mom got really mad when I used it because it ruined the grass. But But that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, Jaden, what you been up to, girly?
Yesterday was my grandma's birthday, so we got her flowers and a tree.
Happy birthday, Grandma!
And we got her a blueberry bush.
Good.
I love blueberries.
Yeah.
I want some
Mr.
when they
Smith,
grow.
He loves blueberries. Didn't you go to Ann Arbor?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you have fun?
Yeah. I saw my aunt and my uncle and her sister's friend and nephew.
Good, girly.
And her mom and dad. But then her mom and dad had to leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad to hear. We're happy you're doing well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Riley K. What's up? How you been? Oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
You have your microphone turned on? All right, Riley, we'll let you figure that out and we'll come back to you. Okay, girly?
We'll leave you unmuted so you can figure it out, okay?
Yeah. All right, Parker, coming to you. How are you, buddy? What you been up to?
I've been playing with my friends on our scooters and driving around the neighborhood.
Good. So you've been outside a lot. Good. Good, good, good. Are you excited about learning like this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all are too. It'll be something different.
Well, and I gotta say, just on that note, this is something that is unlike anybody in any other generation has ever done. So you guys really are like pioneers in this, because there's virtual school, but that's people who sign up for it and know how to do it. This is a whole new frontier. So that's why we said, don't stress about it. Let it be fun, like enjoy it, but still, you know, make sure you're keeping up with your work and that you're kept accountable and all that. But this is like super exciting. This is something that you'll be telling your kids and your grandkids about in the future, about how you were the first kids, like full school-wide online learning, because that's what's happening. Is the entire school district and the entire state and most of the, pretty much all the country is going to online learning, and you're the first students to ever do that.
So you're going to be able to say to your kids, you know, I was super cool in 4th grade because I got to learn online, which who knows, when you have kids, they might permanently learn online. Who knows what's going to happen? All right. Riley, did you figure it out yet, or are we still working on it? I still can't hear you,
Can't hear you.
Oh, all right, Parker, thank you. All right, Miss Amelia, what have you been up to? Oh, we can't hear you either. Oh, no. All right, work on your microphone, sweetheart, if we can hear you, okay? Ask mom or dad if they're around, okay? Hey, Angel.
Hi.
Hi,
Today,
what are you up to?
I keep getting sick, and I don't know what it is, but I think my dad is getting sick, and my brother and my sister, and my whole entire family.
Oh no, that's not fun. Well, you need to stay well and sleep a lot and eat a bunch of soup and drink water.
Yeah, I also keep sleeping, and every single time I keep coughing. So like in the morning, my mom just makes a tea for me.
Oh, well, that's nice of your mom. All right, well, good. So we hope you get feeling better, okay, bud?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Gabs, what's up, girly? How have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been going swimming and having sleepovers.
Good. I assume gymnastics is canceled right now? Oh, are you going crazy?
Yeah.
I would assume so. Man, are you doing backflips in your backyard to kind of keep practicing? Good. All right, well, good. So you're doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you excited about learning this way? Good.
You can
Good.
stay.
All right, sweet girl. Thank you. All right, Jameson, how are we, buddy?
No. I've been riding my bike a lot and playing basketball with my brothers.
Oh, fun. Good. All right. So are you being a good big brother and babysitting your little brother? No. He's like, Awesome. Okay, buddy. Well, we'll just keep you updated on everything, okay? All right, cool. Hi, Aaliyah. How are you, sweetie?
Good.
Good. How's life? What have you been up to?
I had a sleepover with my friend, and I rode my bike around the park a couple of days ago.
Oh, fun. All right, well, good. Are you helping Mom around the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, being a good helper. Well, good. All right, awesome. Glad to hear you're doing well. Miss Ava with the Hogwarts background, which is no longer there anymore, but how are you? We can't hear your voice, your pretty voice. Oh no, ask someone to help you figure out your microphone, okay, girly? All right, hold on, Chloe, just a second. Riley, did you figure yours out yet?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
All
Yay.
right, how are we, sweet girl? What you been up to?
Over spring break, I went to Busch Gardens, and then I've been having a couple of sleepovers and just been doing a lot of random things because I'm bored.
Okay, well, good. I bet Busch Gardens was a lot of fun.
It was.
Did you ride Sheikra?
No.
I would be terrified. I can't get on that ride. It scares me. Well, good. Glad you're doing well. Glad you got your microphone working. Okay, girl? All right, and then who else? Amelia, did you figure yours out? Yes, I can hear you going, maybe? There we go. How are you, girly? Oh, did we lose you? I can't hear you now, or you have to talk loud.
You might have to talk closer to your microphone
Yeah, maybe scoot up a little.
Yeah.
because we can hear a little bit.
All right, what you been up to, girly?
I've been making crafts.
Making crafts? Yeah.
I baked cookies.
Ooh, baking cookies? You want to mail me some? I need some cookies.
I've been baking a ton.
Hello. You gotta.
That's awesome. Well, good, sweet girl. Are you doing okay, though? Good. All right. Well, you know you can email us if you need anything, right? All right, cool. Okay, Chloe, how are you?
Good.
Good. How's Charlie?
Good.
Good. Good. What you been up to?
I've been playing with Charlie and going outside a lot with my sister.
Oh, well, good. Good. So you're doing okay?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we miss you.
Yesterday I drove by Ava's house.
Did you do a big wave?
Yes.
Good. Good. All right. We are moving on to Miss Addison. How are you, girl? I can't hear you. We'll come back to you, okay? No, we can't hear you. All right, Alessandro.
Hello.
Hey, what you been up to, buddy?
Oh, well, not much. I've been staying online with my friends, and I just came back from the hospital for my nose.
Oh no, oh, from when you got hit with the baseball? Oh no, is it all okay?
The doctor said it's not too bad.
Okay.
It's just
Was
a
that
little
when
bit.
you missed school and you got hit in the eye or on the nose or whatever when you went to baseball practice? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're glad you're feeling better, okay?
Okay.
All right. Devin, you're going crazy over there. What are you up to, sir?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've been up to at all?
Oh, before the school decided to stay from school for another week, my baseball shut down and I'm driving crazy because I want to play baseball.
You want to play baseball?
Yeah.
Well, I bet you, I mean, there's no sports anywhere.
I know. It's insane.
I know.
There's so
I think
many
my
people
husband's going
walking
crazy.
and running all over the place.
So many people exercising because literally that's all we can do.
Also, here's another time I was at Walmart and then the Big Lots near it had a line trying to go in.
Really?
Yeah.
Has anybody been to Publix since all this happened? I know, it's pretty crazy seeing all the shelves empty, isn't it? I
actually just went to Publix to get some like medicine because I got bronchitis in my chest.
I saw that. I'm so sorry. Are you feeling better? Yeah.
I got 2.5 days until I should be better.
Good. Good. Man, a lot of you guys have been sick. All right, so did we talk to everybody pretty much? Yeah? All right, I know Miss Maria wanted to say something, so I'm coming back to you, okay? All right, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Over the next weekend, I'm going to Liliana's house on my first sleepover.
Oh, fun. Make sure you tell her we say hi.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I will.
Please. All right, so this is how Zoom is going to work. Everybody see how it works and how to get on and all that jazz? Okay? So sometimes it will be me and Mr. Smith. Sometimes it will be just me. Sometimes it might be pre-recordings of us talking or reading a book or something that you have to listen to. Okay, but this is Zoom, and this is where we can all at least see each other and kind of have some remembrance of what everybody looks like, right? Yeah. But Mr. Smith and I really do miss you guys. Like, it's not fun having to teach away from you and figure all this out. We'd much rather be with you guys. So just remember, like, if you need anything, if that's you need help with academics, or you just need someone to talk to, or you need someone to play a game with you, like, just email Mr. Smith or I, and we are here to be there for you, okay? Okay, go ahead.
And just so you know, with Zoom, because like even this one, this is being recorded right now. So once we have a Zoom, if you weren't able to get in, like weren't able to get online, whether you weren't available or just something wasn't working, you can always go back and watch it again. Now that's the new thing for me that I'm gonna figure out, and then I'll let you guys know of how those are saved and how I can share them with you. So once I know, I'll email you guys, so that way you can go back and rewatch this one or any other ones. And it might also be that it's something that you were in, but you needed to re-listen to something or see something again, okay? So that way it's recorded and you can go back to it like a regular, like a YouTube video, okay? But before everybody leaves, before we let everybody go, I want to get a picture of everybody all together. So give us a big smile. Screen. Make sure we can see your screen. I'm gonna try and.
Why you unmute me?
I don't know. I thought you muted. I didn't. Mute. All right, smile. One more, smile. All right. So, like we said, Zoom is going to be our main way of getting together like this. When me and Miss Navarrete talk about it and figure out what our regular times will be, we'll email you so you know, okay? It might be that we do a Wednesday, but we just knew today was the first day, so we for sure wanted to get on with as many of you as we could, okay? But once we now have that set time, we'll have a couple of set times every week. And then, like we said, if you need help with something or you just need to talk about something or whatever, then we can set up a different time that might be a one-on-one or a small group, okay?
And something to look forward to, guys, is I'm going to read Holes to you. So I'm going to record myself reading a couple chapters of Holes, and that will be fun, okay? So something to really look forward to. I know, Ryan, you've already read the book, but you have to listen. Okay? All right, well, we love you guys tons. We are still here, even though you can't come to school or in our classroom. So never feel like you cannot be a part of us, okay? And a part of our classroom, because we're still a unified family of Gulfgate. It's just in a different way, okay, guys? All right, cool. Addison, did we come back to you yet for what you've been doing?
Unmute. Yep, there you go. Now we can.
Oh, not really. Okay, talk to us. What you been up to? Sorry.
I rode my bike. Played with my dogs.
Oh, fun. I know you. What was it that you made with your mom?
Mochi.
What is that?
It's like a type of ice cream.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's the Japanese kind, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you teach me? All right. right, guys. Well, remember to read your emails every single day. That is where your checklist for each day is going to be, okay?
And you're gonna get one from me, one from Miss Navarrete, okay? Respond to it, whether it's a question or whether it's, okay, got it, thanks, okay? Just so we know you've received it, and then we know we can keep track of who's checking their email or who we need to kind of like maybe make a phone call because we haven't heard from you in a while, okay?
All right, sound good?
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna do one last unmute of everybody before we end our meeting, just so you guys can kind of do a quick good see you later to everybody, okay? Hold on, let me unmute. There's so many of you.
Oh, I can help unmute.
Yeet.
Oh, I muted you, Amelia. Sorry.
Ryan, why'd you dye your pink hair? Why'd you dye your hair pink?
Looking at me like that dog.
Because I was bored.
Bye, Gabby.
You're all unmuted.
All right, everybody, say bye.
Bye.
Devin, give your biggest yeet.
Hello.
Parker, give your